Anytime I get to talk about clean energy and Bruce Grey and Huron, I am jazzed up. With the support of Bruce Power and Bruce County, is we're transitioning to this new phase of the partnership called the Clean Energy Frontier Program. And really what we're doing with that is we're saying, look, we have Bruce Power right in our backyard. We've got 60 clean energy companies. We've got a community that really supports clean energy, strong local leadership. Let's tell people outside of the Tri-County region how great this region is. And let's continue to build that community support and make sure that everybody knows the benefits of these companies operating in the region. When you take the 30,000 feet view of the region and you look at what we have in our backyard, we're a prime spot for clean energy production and a clean energy economy. So we have Bruce Power, one of the largest nuclear facilities in the world, produces 30% of our province's electricity in the form of clean, greenhouse gas free and nuclear power. So that's a huge bonus for us. More than 60 companies who decided to come up to the region, establish a local presence and operate in this space right in the Tri-County region is a huge benefit as well. The other key critical piece of infrastructure is that the Tri-County region has existing transmission lines that connect our area to different areas of the province that use a lot of electricity. So that infrastructure is already in place. It's not like we need to go and build a whole bunch more power lines down to places that use more electricity. That infrastructure already exists. So that, again, is another check mark in the win column for Bruce Grey Huron. And then potentially the biggest asset is how much our community supports clean energy and the strong local leadership that we have at the county, the municipal government level, the provincial level, and the federal levels of government for our region and for clean energy more generally. Just makes us a prime spot for this area of the economy that's really growing. If you look at different goals from the federal government and the provincial government around climate targets, we're going to need clean, carbon-free electricity more than ever in the coming years, and Bruce Grey and Huron are really the hotspot for that production. It's really a key goal for the program that's been identified by the steering committee that guides the work that I do on a day-to-day basis, has been to connect with our youth population locally and let them know really the benefits of the clean energy industry in the region and how they're poised to take advantage of these opportunities moving forward. So I'd say from a program level, we have some social media accounts. We're trying to get some traction so young people can go on to Twitter, Facebook. I know LinkedIn may be a little bit outside the demographic that we're targeting here, but go on there as well. And really, it's a good way to hear about the different companies that are operating in the region and following along, sharing that story with us would be a great way for them to get involved. You look at what's going on at Bruce Power, they're engaged in what's called the major component replacement, which is going to create, over the life cycle of the project, 22,000 direct and indirect jobs from the operations of the program. And then beyond that, additionally 5,000 jobs annually over the entire life cycle. And that project's going to extend the life of Bruce Power out to 2064, which is a massive opportunity for young people in the region. If you look at the types of jobs that are going to be needed for a very long period of time in the region, there's a tremendous number of opportunities in the skilled trades, and they're going to be hiring them by the hundreds and thousands over the life cycle of the MCR project and beyond. And then for other opportunities outside the trades, you're looking at the need for IT professionals, logistics professionals, communications professionals, and engineers and scientists. So it's really everything that you might need and want in terms of a career path right here in our own backyard, which is super exciting. Gets me really fired up about the opportunity for young people in the region in the future. I think the opportunity to brag about Bruce Grey Huron is really the best part of my job. I'm such a huge fan of our region, and I think that our region gets undersold a lot of the time. I think people in Toronto just know that there's this place north of them that exists, and they don't really know what goes on up there. So having the opportunity to talk to those people down in Toronto and say, by the way, we provide 30% of this province's electricity, and we are engaged in massive infrastructure projects up here. We are vital to our provincial economy. That part, I think, is the most gratifying for me, is being able to say this region is important and we matter, and there's a lot of great things going on up here. Just to leave them with the message that you don't have to leave the Tri-County region to get an awesome job. There's going to be opportunity galore here for years to come.